say what I see your news especially Peace FM what I say about port and port related stories yeta ebony din pa ne waba onka port asem na oye PNC or aspire say obeye flag bearer e dia ma PNC amanyo cool tell me your friend be port and some kwa na oka until me fi say me cry the last time I see a story when I'm say my mistake papa port asem na oka that's how or a politician until I aspire say obey PNC flag bearer 2020 general elections until a few months from today, few days, few weeks, few hours. In fact, not few hours, many hours, but few months to go. And you know, me namesake Sampson Asaki Awingubet. Your Freddy, your body, the idea and I could rock. Oh, I was me bajo, me roudine me boni was another boni pa. No, I can't say I was an I what boni pa. I mess on them a boni because me dino from my fast and the day. Menene Asia and the Amajinti. The next few minutes, and son of my introduce my big for me busano. Nay, the mission in Kumasi. And for that matter, Ashanti region. So far, registration, you know, saying AC at here, saying on Wangasa delegates AC fan. So I'm at and that's one and 2 man. But so far, okay. Anyway, I may be wrong. As for no more, I'm at Tini Dimpa. Minim so be can hold ya. Then so be can hold ya minim. The be of a corner post. Say yes, sir. Me just if I can have a here.
Boho is politics. Boho is on Hello FM. Boho Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with your host, Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Let's talk politics. Boho Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hello FM with Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Boho
Maya this year, Boho mi adwumadi a yede brem wo Hello 101.5 FM kasa fidie so. Edwada no ukoda nwumre bia. Efi no wotwe kopim no ndu. Bra de se krunkrum Sampson Kwame Nyamekye anno bi secha onno bi ntabi. Obri patampram. Nyadomo bo a yede ne sade na so ye ne ninam. Opusu onyi ni pusu nya kate adwam wo sa chia mehene. Boho eye bon freta wo 101.5 FM so.
38 minutes after 8. Boho Chairman General Gentibia made us say, a Jamaica Studio B, Nafe, my namesake, or Vice Obitimaya flag bearer, Ediama, a PNC, Amanu Kudo. Mr. Awungobets, Memoajo, Bejusu, Bachelor Bokode, Adumba, Upai wants me here, na Dabia Mitunka. Oh, so I'm not talking about that until board and I am about to back a clackaby. Ebby and Nancy and Swati would David Sa Penalty. I must be torn, Papa. Oh, boy, you know, Garam, Papa, Medas, as well as Antama, Medas, Michel Tifoina, Dangerous, Mr. Torn, can pots, you my way. I, Casama, a pot, you my fopa, Salon, Mecaton Capa. Medasi say also one monitor. Yes. Now Ejumapa made a boy Amagana. That is how we can contribute our individual quota to the socio-economic development of this nation. Maminche Asantimai for ina Neminche Oti Coco and I can say Oti Cocoso. Yes, as Asura. Naminche PNC fraternity. Or more the whole 47 constituencies our especially regional chairman Kaba, regional secretary Sulemana, and youth organizer Muniru, or Mubo Juma Papa our Santimaha. Now and we are with me to Prof. Our Otek FM. Oh, okay. Saba abatuno ha. Secretary Isco and Secretary Afram Place. Secretary Afram Place for my DC. Honorable. I say, oh, Bob Medina will say, Papa no troublemakers. Yeah, here troublemakers. Just say, I could say on that. Nima mean that also on that. Sab Pentisa time I'm more about no your policies be.
Now I'm calling you my judge for. Now yes, so your position to defend and to protect the interests of judge for. Not just only the judge for. We also look at the interests of the nation as at large as well. Now number 2 lawyer. So I will have. Also, what you say, also free. Also no party no. Na I feel we. Me see me ka wa bibi say I feel we kube be free soro be bo asoro. Soro be wu ya be wi na pa.
Hey, ene kube no.
NDC for no. Zionto, se me ba ha zionto. Ti me impre umbrella. Ti I feel we kube be ya juma pa. I said anura me ko wa.
Wow.
Yes, me free one me got to Savannah region.
Okay.
And me free ko no in bedu ha machuwe. Me catch ro me say ada PNC for beto aba. Be yi abranti ameti abranti munu at age 41. Say me be the next president.
You are 41.
Yes, 41. The next president candidate for the People National Convention no. NDC omakono MPP osono makono because omonim say policy am me dey baba to koja no e basic komo butu where the me dey ultimate be ko grounds and you boot for chalwate hey me jaw listeners na
me that's the part
and I love the reception that I received in the Santo region.
Oh, okay. I
really love it. I mean, let me tell you, since I declared my intention to contest the PNC Makuno, me won't say party. Yeah, the dumb the co party.
Yeah.
Would they so to me the dumb eba party?
Yeah.
Would you pa? Say no, I can say I would team kapa, but who say now who in person that?
Yeah.
Maybe you do see me in your
TV
cameras.
TV, yes,
Exactly on TV.
Yeah.
But me damoa say mudawrma me so me baba do Hello FM. Na ya meti Hello FM. Sampson Nyamekye, senior correspondent. Another
one-on-one.
I have the privilege and the honor to be with you this evening.
To meet that tiny, lanky guy.
Oh, a very good friend. Free and over here, my campaign PR.
I see.
Me also say NDC for NMP. Almost to go at Jim. You want to be the next? Obi Obechoma, the next president. Adabe, Eugene, I am position.
Yes.
Oh, Baba Jibi.
Director of communication.
Me catch up.
Yeah, I'm handing. That's good.
So, you see, parts, or because say maybe they don't know where I came from.
Yeah.
In 2008, Sampson Asake, I went go with Namijina MP, our Ashama.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yes, as far as 2008.
Which tickets?
PNC, Kube.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And so when I declare my interest in February this year, until I declare, be honest with yourself. Just like I'll be honest with you and your listeners.
Yeah.
There was no good news about PNC. In fact, that Binukra can say PNC cry omogu.
In fact, now this year that's Timon Kakra.
Until I declare.
Yeah.
And when I went to the party headquarters, I'm sure you saw the Doma Mudikojam Koyo.
But before South Trip, what Bahada, Meboa?
Dabi.
Unyama,
Hello from that.
No, not as a mini Ashanti region.
Oh. Me declare no.
So what be a program be wa?
Yes, me declare no.
Yeah.
As Obia Openso Oji new, I mean, you have taken over an institution.
Yeah.
You want to say with your senior management to know what is the way forward. How can we come together to help drive or look at our target, our aim and objective? So me declare Accra no. I didn't know to sit only Accra. Because I want to be the next presidential candidate. That may share figures related on 2016 elections. And I could realize that say because PNC is the next third first party, then we are nowhere a third first party again. That glory days has passed. So the 2000 as soon as or concerns be Subin as it was say former now the current the CEO of former CEO of Tor, right?
He
that is former consultancy. So Subimha can give PNC alone 32,000, left alone the whole nation giving to PNC 32,000. So it's a joke.
Yes.
So I said I want to meet all the regional chairmen because vote doesn't win at party headquarters. Vote win at the regional and consensus level. So I hosted all the regional chairmen in Asante Maiha.
Yeah.
So that tells you that I love this place.
That was whose story now. I did a story.
Okay.
So
right. Yeah. So after I met the chairman, I had wanted to know, say, then I didn't think a partner perform such abysmal. And Omumam to say, if there was 2016 presidential candidate, but the candidate did not come down to them. If you are a leader and you don't motivate the people, how will your followers work for you? You must go out there and they know, oh, this leader doesn't sit at one side. Hence, I have to join. So you have to pull, even if the person is lazy, he will by all become person who is working because you are there and they must follow you. Say say Suleiman after prayer, last prayer is no. Can I say on contract we know on the Fantanum. But me what region is Oha? And we are not Muniru. Omina Dimichi by it. Say that's how leadership should work. After that, Minia Sami, my namesake, I went ahead to invite the regional secretary. That's why I brought Suleiman here to ask him because say we pursue a serious leader, especially politics. You want to go to the regions, the regional chairman and the regional secretary must be in good relationship. That if they receive you, they can take you to the right people. So I hosted all the regional secretary, and he was the host regional secretary. Okay. And you brought them. I needed to know what actually happened. Why were they not working? What happened? And the story was same as I met regional chairman to discuss the issue. And so that's the story you did. You reported on.
Story.
Good. From there, I said, okay, we need to make the party visible, my brother. So I have to invest into resources, printed posters, printed banners, all over the 16 regions. If you move anywhere, you will see my poster, you will see my banner, and you know that PNC is alive again. It's a new way of introducing a new stories, how we want to move the party. So in Anura, I started doing a problem because Upper East region, your station broadcasted, you saw it?
Yeah.
And from there, I came back, prepared. I went to Upper West. I was in Savannah region, and I went to North. I'm here today. That is how we're supposed to move as a leader. So if your leader doesn't rest, as lawyer, he will tell the President Akufo-Addo, sometimes he leave from the office at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and they say, look at his age, but he's working. So that's how leader. So if your leader is there, will you go anywhere? No. That is why Suleiman didn't go home. And he's still here until I leave to go retire to my bed before he can also retire to his
Dynamic regional secretary.
Exactly. So, Enra, at Wa, I've sent a caution that in the next, showing him say PNC, Yanya regional executive elections, Yanya national executive election. And don't worry, and some council elections. I said it there, especially my target is on the regional and the national. One, I said, if you are not ready to work, don't go for any regional position. If you are not ready to go out with the presidential candidate campaign, don't go for any national election. If they give you resources, that take it and get the constituency to encourage them to work, go out and work. And you will set it in your pocket, you put it in your pocket and sit down and don't use it for the work. I said, call for your arrest. Because that is why PSC is not growing. Yeah. People take resources, they intend to go and enjoy with their wife and their children. How will the party grow? How will you work? Resources has come to the region, one person sat on it. Even his own regional executive, they will not give to them. So yesterday I said, if you are not ready to work, don't just go for any election. Don't just go for any position. Calling yourself regional chairman, regional secretary, national chairman, vice, or whatever, and not working, doesn't make the party die off.
Yeah. And so I name from the Savannah region, Upper East, Northern region, Ashanti region, and Kumasi. Maybe says so far, meaning say, oh, boy, Robert, oh, we Eddie, because at the end of the day, Okrawan to the Anya letter commission, but more far.
Oh, my, and Upper East Crab, my board, Upper East and we got to move before I came to work.
Oh, okay, that's good. So far, at the same, near my from Accra to Upper East to Ashanti, saying, a course of saying, what I'm saying.
Well, the skirmishes that we've had so far, in those regions that I've been to, though there are probably maybe one or two, but not to not as dangerous as what we are hearing from the southern sector and the Volta area. And I strongly believe that going to write your name alone, that you have cutlasses, guns, slaps, throwing blows there. Then what about election day? Because that's the day that the king will be, we will make the king.
Yeah.
And so, strongly, Ghanaians deserve better than what is happening at the polling stations.
Yeah.
And that's why I said this NDC MPP team must stop. Who team will come and must stop. And now, my appeal to the voters, those who went and be in the queue and take their voters card. Yes, it's reported Asante region registered 4 million or 5 million Greater Accra areas. People say it's their MPP stronghold, NDC stronghold. Who told you? Let December 7 come, you know whether those people are going to vote for NDC or they're going to vote for MPP. I can tell you, they will want to vote for a peaceful party, a political party that will not raise even a finger at anybody, and that is the PNC.
That is the PNC.
That's why I said, if the PNC endorses Sampson Asaka, we go with it. You said you didn't hear anything. There are 3 names going on rounds.
Okay.
One is Reverend Ajay, who was the Dr. Mahama 2016 campaign manager.
Oh, okay.
He went to the party office to declare with only himself and one person. Is that how we do party? 2016 election, his own police station, somebody who was campaign manager to the president candidate, there's 0% there. So you didn't vote for somebody.
His own police station.
Yes.
Where he voted.
Where he voted.
He didn't even vote for.
He didn't even vote for Dr. Mahama. So today you want somebody to vote for you. So you're going around for telling them to vote for you.
Are you sure?
Hello is not a small network. I said what you say.
Yes.
And
really.
And Honorable Apasira.
Oh yes, former member of Parliament. No? Yes.
I have said that if they vote, if the PNC vote me to be the next presidential candidate, I shall call for investigation on Honorable Apasira.
And why then?
Because quite recently, in 2019, the PNC sat down as a committee, NEC meeting, and appointed a committee to raise funds to conduct the constituencies, regional and national elections. That's why it has failed up to this time. Honorable Apasira and his team could not raise 1 city. Just this recent, on the 1st of July, when we started to do this registration, and because they were introduced to the government, the ruling government, that these are fundraising committee members for the party, they call and say, okay, you have to go and monitor and also bring your report. And that's good. They gave 200,000. And Apasira and his team then went for the money. Nicodemus went without even his committee to receive the money. And came and declared to his own committee that they gave him only 120,000. He sat on 80,000. And he had the balls to even tell his own committee that those who went for that money have decided to take 5,000 each.
For what?
For what? That's why I said we shall.
But how are you sure that
I am very
the money was 200 and not
Hello FM is a big platform. Look, is it a man told you that me, I'm a trouble person? I'm not trouble you. Equity, you want equity must come with clean hands.
Must come with clean hands.
So, Honorable Apasira told his own committee that those who went to receive the money has decided to take 5,000. And even Atik is the one, Mohammed Atik is the one who lead them there. The question is PNC recognizing Atik as an officer of the party? How then did Atik take you to go and raise fund? It's all because PNC is not serious. Because if they suspended Atik, how do you take Atik to go and collect money? So when you were saying 5,000, did Atik also collect the 5,000? So from day one, you want to lead the people, you are stealing them. They're giving the people 2 series. You have taken 1 series. If PNC is a serious party, so such a person does not qualify to even go around and campaign.
He's not fit to be presidential candidate.
He's not fit to be. He is not. And you can, if you don't
is he a threat to you?
He can never be a threat to me. My work is out there. He can never. You know why I said this? Because he went somewhere to work and said, "Me, I'm a small boy." Can you imagine that? He is a 2 times member of parliament in Bolga, and so he is more experienced. The question is, when you were 2 times in parliament, in ECOWAS parliament, what was your contribution to the PNC? What was the contribution in Bolga? Even in the floor of parliament, if you take the hazard, have you heard Apasira name? He's not a material like me. Apasira can never equate himself with me.
Maybe he was loud on the committee levels.
What do you mean? People who are allowed at committee level are allowed at the floor of the parliament.
Anyway, so enough with Yemra. What is your vision for?
I have a good vision, not only for the PNC family, but vision for Ghana. You know, I'm coming from the business sector.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about what I will do for PNC. If I will give you 2 or 3 of my policies, or 4 or 5 of my policies that I intend to bring,
okay,
if they give me the opportunity.
Okay, so go ahead.
But one thing I want to tell you is, if the PNC give me the nod, if the 47 constituency in the Ashanti region would vote for me to be the next presidential candidate for the party, my first working day in the office, we will set up a dedicated communication team. A dedicated communication team, not only one person. You only hear those days, Bernard or Atik. No, how can you serve the party? We need communication team members from the national level, regional level, constituent level, district level. We need serial callers. Because at the end of the day, if I tell you the message I'm going to tell you today, if I leave, and tomorrow you don't see Ashanti region alone, you have over 60 radio stations, am I right?
Yes.
And you don't see PNC occupy all the radio stations to tell you, look, and one of our presidential candidates came to Hello FM.
Yeah.
These are the policies. Now, serial callers, if after you open the radio station, the phone lines, now serial callers for no, they will call in to tell you this is the policy. One, let me just tell you something.
Okay.
President Mahama say Ghana for to Abamanwa, he will pay assembly members.
Assembly members, yeah.
Sampa. President Akufo-Addo, Minister of Local Government, can say ayentro. But if they come, the next Akufo-Addo government, they would rather amend the law into the district common fund so that a portion of the money can be given to the assembly members to use to develop in the electoral area.
Yes.
Because the assembly members they are
the agents.
Take areas,
yeah,
and the pressing needs that the people need.
Yeah.
So amend the law to give them a portion of the common fund, yeah, is good news.
Yeah.
You know what? But so the two of them are finding each other.
Yeah.
Sampson Asake says, I will amend the law to give the assembly members that common fund portion to use to develop their electoral area, because they know the problem that they are sitting with the people.
Okay.
I will also add them the salary, because we are Juma Odidi. Sampson Nyamekye, and now within the process.
Yes, I know.
Say over here Juma Wana at the end of the man, Hello FM Mau Katua, over Yajuma.
David.
So why?
Yeah.
What was here?
Yeah.
The two policies, no, PNC, Yajitum, yeah, but we will introduce the two at the same time.
I see.
So we will not bring one and leave one. We will give you the fund to work, then we will pay you. If they don't pay you, then we are trying to breed corruption. How are they going to give the fund? Will they give you in cash, or you must identify a job, bring invoices before they pay? So, but when we are paying you, you will not embezzle those funds that will be given to you to develop your area.
I see.
2, when you say Ghana had, now lawyer and this is in the honor. Besides, and this is about power. Then this is something Nyamekye. We are business owner.
Yeah.
You're sure you say we are NDC, MPP no buy. They know that if you get more money, you will finance NDC, and they will take government. They will take and use finance, especially election year.
Yeah.
They will do everything possible to bring your business down.
Yeah.
Sabe pepe na we are MPP ni. Sabe pepe na the yo. Missy me ba. We will do a law to protect Ghanaian entrepreneurs. We must be busted. If I become a president tomorrow, and I'm traveling, I want to go with Kennedy, Japan. I want to go with Untumi. I want to go with Ibrahim Mahama. I want to go with Kwame before. I want to go with Ghanaian. Why the country say Nigeria? Alinko, he does not belong to any of the political party in Nigeria.
He do.
But Alinko is bringing cement here. So Alinko has put up the biggest West African refinery. Very soon, to Accra, he will overtake them.
Yeah.
Because we have now signed what we call African Continental Free Trade to the name of Baha. So, but where is our entrepreneurs? We need to do law to protect our entrepreneurs. 2, Sampson, I feel we're 2020. What can leave? Who me?
Marco leave.
Who can leave? Who can leave? No. What do you be for leave allowance?
I'm a GB.
Would you leave allowance? We are sure.
Some uncle so Obia
what Hello FM ha or qualify your man or leave allowance. And now would you be no trend now yes I special arrangement for you. I saw them say there are a lot of Ghanaians working in this country when they're going on leave, nothing is given to them.
Yeah.
So because of that, who does you join? No, I will go to Parliament to get the law to make sure that both private and public say Ghanaian worker or court leave must go leave allowance. We are overtime. Sammy, why are overtime there? We are overtime. You lamp on to your salary and tax it. Yes, sir. Yeah. We are overtime. We will go to Parliament to amend that law. We are overtime. That's money to be given to you.
Yan taxo. Okay.
The other aspect, so when say yet African Continental Free Trade.
Yeah.
African Continental Free Trade business say there, what do we put for Ghanaians? Nigeria, Kenya, omudi umuni mabaha. South Africa, omudi umuni mabaha. Yeah. Africus, omudi umuni mabaha. They are borrowing, some of them are borrowing at 7%, at 9% per annum. Ghana
31.
How much are they borrowing?
30.
Mr. Kwame, despite. How can they survive? How can they compute? I am saying that we will give them a special interest. Only the NIB Bank, Sammy, was introduced or was established because of industries.
Yeah,
so we will make sure that NIB Bank will give loans credit to industry manufacturers at 11% per annum. When him say, "Oh yeah, you are Hello FM," we be say facilities manager, and now with general manager, he will tell us say utility tariff is killing them here. We must give them special utility tariff. We sit with AGI and PURC to say this is our industry because we need to take the opportunity, or else we will sit here have this national secretariat. Good, MPP government Akufo-Addo has done very well by bringing this lobbying to bring the national secretariat. But what do we put in place for our industries?
Unfortunately, so
they are making so when say about way 2017 year budget and they abolish VAT tax component on aviation. When was the last time you take plane to Kumasi? To Accra? How many ordinary Ghanaians in Kumasi here take plane to Accra and back or to Tamale? Ottawa. The point is that it is rich people who jump plane. It is business people who want quick movement. Yeah. They jump plane. Why should we reduce those taxes and rather increase tax at petroleum, where you can take Muhammad Kandu or a taxi or an Uber? So I would rather reduce taxes or VAT on petroleum and introduce VAT on aviation and on real estate, because how many ordinary Ghanaian workers sitting in the Hello FM here can buy an estate? But ordinary Ghanaian can buy a cement to build a single room and live. These are some of the policies that I would want to introduce.
Fantastic. Meaning, say, and yet the first time and the last time. Nyamekye adoma any time. I hope say Udru Ashanti region bia ma yente na any opportunity bia uhia bia be ma.
The person catch you say any PSC for na say ya no beba omu hwe omusu ena omu ba na omu to abapa se edane dua nipa catch you say wo ware I will die for you. Business say onokasa o ware. Who worry? I will die for you. Business say no o ware na.
O ware I would need.
Now say we say you to PSC you came, you declare your interest to contest the PSC flag bearership because you want to take the party and rebrand it and refund it. You are going around with 2-4 these people, your friends, A4 sheet. You come to the whole Upper West, you bring only 10 A4 sheet posters. Because the whole Ghana, you will see proper posters and banners. And they were not ashamed to themselves. Or one or say, they should measure my poster for him to take and then go and print posters. You are not prepared for. Presidency is not for jokers. Presidency is for people who mean it. So who me poster? Very lovely, fantastic. Who know about the Papa the PNC, Sampson Asake. I said if they give it the opportunity, 2020 and this new app, if I don't win election, I'll create second round and we will win some MPs in parliament, and that will make the PNC back to its glory stage. That is Sampson Asake Awingo for you. It is Asake time. Say, let me see. Let me hear. It is Asake time. Medasi.
Hey, wow. 5 minutes after 9, that is Sampson Asake Awingo Bet, a PNC flag bearer, hopeful, or executive secretary, the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, business man, or person, or your full-time. Politics and a tenant Ghana. So now I have the privilege to introduce to my listeners and viewers the former DC of Central Front Place and the person of Fuseni Donko and lawyer Adum Apia, Regional Deputy Secretary MPP, and Mr. Aaron Kuma, lecturer, University of Education, Winneba, Kumasi campus. But before, Mamma,
Maya this year, Boho Jumedia, the Bremwa, HELLO101.5 FM, Castafidi, so a Jordan who quadan Arabia. If you know what you call him, non do. Brad is a Krum Sampson, Kwame, Nyamekye, and no be such a one no bin tabi. O Bripa Tampram. Yadoma boy, didn't start the answer in Linam. O Pusso, you need Pussunya Cathedral was such a man. Boho, a bone frater, 101.5 FM, so.
Yenibre. 7 minutes after 9, Nina account and my agrono so a year dentino, Yeja a year PNC, a year aspirant, presidential aspirant, ED. Some of the Beja for a crowd of Minu Monco, and the issues, meaning issues on Dawson. Me, I make Jampubi, Mayane to Fuseni.
Something.
Aquaba Majo.
Yera.
Bibiabakodi.
Oh, yes, I do.
Ekoyi.
Oh, Nyamiadum Bibia Eboko. I think so far so good. Apart from the shaky start now, especially with Central Front Plains, the Akanyina has been very smooth. Players Nina will be conducting who minions are faded away, Hunana Kakra. The Yakonasadia and a December, the Yenina Evacono Boko, or Sari Bumana, or better than the baby ding. But
I see. Mati, if you say straight away, me, you maybe, name to me, and can't issues in Nina, but near maybe,
me and some Sabi here, pa.
Here, pa.
Last one in a Sruno.
Oh, sir.
Last one in here, pa.
Last one. Oh, yeah, but yes, we
have to call it
secondary school. Yeah, serious. And we are but my muso I got few months to elections. Professor Kwame, is it Kwame?
Kwame, yeah.
The book about the timing and everything. You may womb. Could do baby a car man foot ya bomb within one or party be a former members of a former you can say appointees in this critical time and the Kokobako Kasim also on the Ibia crime so or say any but Obusase Unya Obiti said Professor Kwame Nahoy Nimu dear any idea a party a womb. The timing. What is going on?
Sounds to me that's a P. Sabi, Adia Professor Kwame Hoy or Tiwa Uhuno. Sabi, Miko Fro a dambe and crana wo a wow Kumasipa, say Unity Hall Anna. And Adia.
I would have a BIA.
I Miko Jinasada no Sokra and I said Tigopo Sokra and MTM Sokra Mimu. So to be able to predict or to be able to understand him will be very difficult for me. No credit, Nyamekye and cannot credit. Said I the entire Troni book. The entire force said this is the time I just saw the book Uba. Obi nyani bi kwa. Media say nsɛm bi a wakeka Nyankopɔn adom. Nipa ni bebre so tiase. Former President Jerry John Rawlings na kasa sokra so tiase wakase nsɛm ni bi nya no kore. And at the right time obeyi na no. Yera Danabudapia Beyina no. Felisofosu Kwache, Onabo Kujeto, Onabo, Omanebo, Omunina, so abechire nsem ni bimu. Say, nsem ni binya no kre. Ontino, me betna hanka say, I didn't know any say, na minim say, wait, I don't have any reason. Minim adequate potential money, yes.
Or that's what NDC.
He's still an NDC member. He's still an NDC member. I'll be very shocked when you're NDC. Some of the Ahoys need nim Ahoy crop at Alboni. But Mekaise in his acknowledgement, no, Obo Chikata, yes. Yeah. Oh, okay, one more Ahoys no be a deal. Oh, okay. So maybe
Obo Koju Captain.
Chikata. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so for me, like I said, no, I can't pretend to say me nima de kudientia or the book, but maybe the me then say, my flag bearer is focused. Nyamiadum we yimi running mate amame. So media the minim say minkoye juma for John and Jane to come. Any other thing biano side trashing to me. Intina bepem na book na kra me compare forward the bona makana campus.
No, my book na so.
There be who hear me because booker nipa will try then afa no say enye no kre. It already there's doubt. Inti ade na make kan no e be kwakoye Nkrumah's history versus UGCC for history. Professor Michael Kwe, a distinguished scholar ni de enko. Professor Eduba Hendianko. Just say the history of Ghana according to Obiade. You request practical Obia so on true book on Yan Troy. On also when the history on also can. And you say Obia counted there a ho. Was it? Wow, feel for a cry board now. Odo as a mobile bam so they're becoming. Also, some say for me, Mimi de Minyaya anchor. We shouldn't create any controversy now. But I don't know a whole professor, maybe no I'm a catcher and Sonia. And thankfully, my flag bearer has not commented on the book. And he may national chairman Coca Huasem.
But in some woman,
on one of them,
say, how can you say anyway?
Sampson, I made me partner say that is not the focus of the NDC now. And then Yamiadrum. My flag bearer Timiako register Nisa Kanekad, vice presidential candidate, Professor Jenana, also registered Nisa Kanekad.
Register any say, and paying for etrasi. Emma or no all tab book be and crofobia for want of better word. I'm quoting him. Professor Kwame Ahoy. Diana, he was a Ahoy for an Sir, they train baby with sharp teeth.
How train you?
Oh, now the book don't care.
It is not my focus. As the Mama was 1 million job.
Now was the author. Now was the author.
She can never be the author because on President Mills' time. Where was she?
Yes,
President Mills' time. She wasn't even part of the government.
So obey editor. It doesn't mean so. There was a reason why
time, no. Now, Professor Jenana Opokwajima, not yet part of even the government machinery. Over Kaya, the time I Ghana for Dudona who was IEA debate. No, a year friend is saying, hosts. And he said, you who say, Yayano VC or UCC.
And Professor Hamina Hoy, obey me, Abonitrim, Akasemegu, ne colleague professor. I ain't no said the Indra. Into a banisana, Ubiti so kuja to Ubiti so Manebo, Dr. Maneboama, and also Sebi, me age mate BT Sephelis, because catch a who professor said, Asama Kanobua, and also Sebi Wadino. And the young fat or Modian against the honor.
That is what I'm telling you, sir. On Yamiu, where you need to say, Sebi, the age no chrono, Sebi, a referee bet me a Hanakakra. Oh, just until I remember, and I make a Sampson. Bronco Fuseni. NDC, John Mahama, Jenopoko Ajima. Your main focus here, Assemblymen are able to Omokao, free primary health care, 1 million jobs, and a focus, Obi book the other company, and no Kaya Brabon.
Anyway, Martin, may I say, Mr. Kwa?
Sammy?
Aqua, I'm about to ban microphone, mammy.
Neo, Sammy Joso.
Boko,
Boko.
A brain, Professor Ahoy book. and then somewhere APP. Book on my try or my other diamond, but except near PPM, we won't say, over say normal.
Some made us, my main chat here for you now. Now, I mention University of Education for Nafi. It's Yami of Mr. and Mr. and Mrs. Mechia and me Krum Fonso. Some one was a book trade. Book Sankasa. A trade you. I mean, you cannot cover every basis via or book via trade, especially see we cry somebody say, I say, Upe be one some now trade. And the Seba book no papa actually working with Rollins. But working with Rollins, or only working with Rollins.
Yeah.
And yet every single person be or any engage and obit my trainer. And if he said, baby, Bruno, there are so many issues a woman amount for a contest. One of them, I go for comfort Professor Gina, I'm saying my book no for a day. For the book, and say, usually the book. I know what train. There may be some typographical errors, some construction of sentences being a year, here will be to make a second reading. Now, what validate amount. And usually, in a severe, oh, yeah, semi senior lecture, me a book be number three. Me work on Professor Sylvia. Professor Safo. We have come Professor Safo. Now Professor Safo, I go through, no, I read it, no, oh, yeah. Now, Sana, they are out. And it be the I'm saying, Professor. But,
and yet, say, and yet, be big.
Oh, there be a yet, so we won't forward the book. We also validate you say, yes, as a say, especially as a professor.
Yeah,
won't be to book, I'm from Rosana, what fun say,
Let's also understand that technically, no, who forward the book, it doesn't mean you understand all the story in it. Said the fact is you cannot know all the facts in the book. You can deal with the comprehension, composition, and all those structures. Fine. But as someone in story you may not understand.
Because you can't just forward.
It is not possible, sir.
Okay,
any criticism yeah, because Obi be diversion of views.
So me bo, Mr. Rankwe. Obi, yeah, can. It's all about say beer, a crabby, a country book, and what Bobo won't pay you for bidding, and what's something different. But yeah, academia. And the man is coming from academia, even though he's a politician.
Yeah,
and Obi said, me bo, said Professor Ahoy. Yemfa Bibianto nje. Min kai say Ghana ha. The last 10 years, the last 20, what to say? Ebia in politics within the NDs, what to say? One and another problem bidana. And how will Professor Ahoy Bachelor what can say Sadia we are NDC phobia no? We could the share book no ma Obi Baka say yanokore. And you know process.
Yes, and no maybe come once and say, oh here ni pedigree. Oh here ni pedigree. Or no share book there. Naturally, but one says I mean I don't need any say. By you know senka sa controversies to say bia right here ni maba eteni omo so munye rollers near the issues no be a man can visit there will be no problem and the officers in near Denisi corner on say over former president or say he will soon deal with I will deal with Kwame Ahoy and his likes soon. Oh, we have said near and I say, Niamana Moche, ne boanyo so. Seriously. Uti yen mebra a doctor or my name Boama. So also be yano. Also
non count.
And let me say fellas so yeah, also have a can be. Okuja to a black one so say he wasn't brought into NDC, to insult or to do any other thing likewise. And the media, if he said, a political party issue. Unfortunate thing a woman say, you do stage of getting into the heat of campaign for 2020 election. To me, the idea I made me between the 24 for say, instead of sitting down to argue over this book and think, say, where I say, or man, you're very careful. No more do you one, because we say, yeah, one real, the attention for campaigning for 2020 will be shifted from that campaign to, but these reasons.
But if we say, the other side of the political divide.
Oh, sorry.
Obi are wrong, so me can't wait because okay, chasing elephant into the bush.
Yes.
Not every communicator ever NDC be or about radio show anekuta.
Until America says, "Yeah, no, nothing yes, I would be a response.
Then you understand when I would hear. It's on the public domain for discussion.
Oh, so Obu Reziba. You see, well, okay, a part of a political strategy.
Yes.
Your opponent will raise it.
Yes.
But they shouldn't lose sight of it. No more find a try say.
So it means that Professor Nana, it is not true, sir. A chair or move point, you know. So minister and Sana NDC for recognizing because Oshe Professor Kwame now a book Kenya and yet in academia you be on because for a project be so movies will be a general data a year on farmer.
Oh, sir. Oh, but when is that my men so call vetino or call vetino 2012 2013 almost a card-bearing member of NDC, was it Debbie?
They said you may not be a card-bearing member.
Yeah, but you can be sympathizer to
your cause. Until say or call a disciplinary committee. Our car say, oh, yeah, you say, oh, card, only card, is or quadie. So be any say, the party or what a
CPP. By so unless you crowd can yes. I was over 12 MPP.
Yes, so no,
so then vote to MPP. Oh, and by some made them if he said, all in all, no, NDC for I think they should set up, look at the case, and then find
Officer Kwame na Prof. Dear Ben a baba timing and this a book we. Nipa especially nipa omudin womuni nyina dodo na tiase how the books are beba
strategically a marketing strategy someone said strategically you drew political season and he thinks when he brings in fact he not anticipate the controversies involved in bringing out the book.
Hey, are you sure?
Oh,
Samiti. Niema wachira wapu minister we asime.
Oh, Sammy,
what is a marketing strategy?
Well, it's a bit controversial this way, but the bear say he's bringing it out. I think what he said then I would have been honorable. Also, but can be said. I don't know. Say or they against Rollins. And the Usha CCI carefully read in between the lines. I quite say party no. Your Rollins fashion and the others. The others I can't tell whether the others seem to be President Muhammad.
Is it not true, say? Because of founder and Nema Nesisino. But Dana Budakwe and the lives of Kwame Nahoy. Say ya no more. But in coming out to say no, Dan one person may offend Rollins. So they will come and say, oh, Intesa. But because I can say our strategy, no, it work well.
Yes. It worked well, and they said they were able to use that to sideline former president. And and everybody in Ghana, this will be our own person can create.
Yes.
And because in Ghana, a general mosquito. Yeah. Okay, say President backing door.
Yeah. Money dinner, I'm doing the phone.
This is what you say.
Now I was so be free heaven back.
Strategy, no, key. Just as I say, level no more do because the whole peak of election, and you know, one other thing they said, NDC, did I make us very careful with this particular issue now, because who is a major constituency our election, a voter regime.
Yeah.
But Rollins is the eye.
Yeah.
And he said, very careful. Now say Rollins any bad a year. A bit me affect you 2020 election. To me, I'm a foot to a medium and say,
Is it wrong?
This
book will not even affect 10% of our votes.
Yeah, maybe I hope so. I hope so because maybe Ghana no. Yeah, were two.
Samson, let's be fair.
No. Okay, contribute.
I gave him more than 5 minutes. Also, we. Me grandpa.
Oh no, marketing the book.
Catch that for saying is Ebia, yeah, unfortunately for Hussein, he's not part of our production team. And maybe there are more important issues, you know.
Important to him.
Yeah.
By production,
because Professor Kwame actually book we. Now can't say important.
And mind you, do you know that
Dr. Kennedy actually chasing elephant.
Apart from that, former President Rawlings in Ghana's history, our bigger shell.
Yes.
In fact, one head of state for 11 good years.
Yes.
I hear a president for 8 years. 19 good years.
The longest
Ghana,
7
ever. Ghana na money now. Your money and your DCC, I think 63.
Yes.
Yeah, out of the 63, 19 years. Yeah, 19 years. And it has a history, the processes, the way of behavior, actions are taken here has a very big impact. Going forward, no, Professor Ahoy actually, my especially those of us students of politics, no. Yeah. It's important for us to be abreast ourselves. It's important for us to abreast with ourselves. Look at it. There may be some things that are positive in the book.
Yes.
Some things may be negative. We need to look at them and right the wrongs of the negative, and then make sure that we improve on the positives. That is the point. That's the point. And me feel that. My advice I'm the one said they have mostly a stronghold in voter regime. Omonia very careful with how they will handle this issue. Say Rollins will also be okay with them, and then still, if he is not going to even pass any comment to cry, he will keep quiet over it and allow the campaign to go on smoothly as expected. Sana me.
Martin, me say la.
Sorry. Case because when you were called.
I me move on. Are you okay with first topic?
I mean, proposal why there.
One can be an.
Oh, Mekabi.
And then me to answer.
Mekabi. I was there. Proposal why there. No, say. What your analysis of Minia Hussein Donko's submission now? You come to one point. Now, one shall a latent. At it, ASEAN was signing a gusro into one shall who said the honor. Or he is trying to deny the Professor Hoya can say, or my meaningless crass as a who in here near the me, yase, over no be some baby. Na time I was some no whom be any. Went me anka, okay, any infants were well free. Na say went me and kana went free na ba now some no glorified says abend na be everything was in order. Now we na ba na say obeke kan some we chiri say na President Rawlings said na be feel peeved, but me nua for say don't go bo modern say obekata book no so na as a nyeshi because okay kan ho asem no, then you are giving weight. Oh ma Professor Hoy nsem mo yedu. Se Professor Hoy nsem mo yedu a
Ochina bininsa okan ya. Ochile mu ya enye dem ma President Mama Nintino. Yen water down. Yenye President Hwa nzamenza se okaza munye drubia ono ye ne professor no achika nzam media munya amienko ye be 1 million jobs. 1 million jobs be. 2009 to 2016. 500 jobs current me anyena the akaina you ba be 1 million jobs. Professor Ahoy say President Mama ye to abamana and then the obetia be better president. Na 2012 to 2016 he could have been a good president. That means that only a good president. And to Jaima and then you discuss Professor Ahoy no nya wait one in the more. Sa seven ba ne kan be ye fuzeni don call the internet and ya water down the enko. The thing is moi twem mu tan cost ba for one. One am the constitution better was a President Rawlings ne founder. President Rawlings ne founder no. Enra na meet Professor Ahoy wo City TV. I say no more that akra na friends say replay and I repeat or whatever. Also mushia omoka say the 3 decisions another omanim. Either to build a house, rent a house, or abandon the house. Build a house in some Habatium party. Rent a house in some back or joining the established parties nibi. Abandon the house and then say no bianco baby. And on me say number build a house, meaning or more a better party. And the better party the other man say PNDs at some man for call approve by and next say PNDs no go for that super according to him. And the go for that super there and a empty party. But PND the enemy provisional and do the quarter party and on paper pino. Then they were told say monko pe minima NDC na akadam. So they were not prepared. And that's that shambolic they have been throughout all these years. Say ya paper pino. Aka NDC na but that time when people say provisional and all the party and pin free order. Na NDC na ka no mo kasa na omunim dia kan. And the monko pen se mo fan sha na mo famra. I was shocked. You ever see me? Say ono no kan ho. Na ono kan ho na ye TB no that time now me near amenity hey. Na politics we na anima the crop. No cut in the party. Our part of the founding fathers. And I must die be dem bejama bako. No bako pa kwa founding father. Or kan ho architect of the formation of NDC. And also on paper opinion we no. Na NDC ni meaningless. Nti mun kope bibi nje ni mu. Na nya meaningful. And no kaza o ti aza wo se debe. O kaza ti aza wo se debe. Oh no, yeah, tell you know I na kwa bi rough was say when you were we, where were you? Oh no, ye we na mo na way. Asem na eba no. O ye dan ya abeto. Ana no bi. Na mi sa. Ana ye MPP kwa abato. And ye lose ye.
Chasing elephant.
And you continue chasing the elephant into the bush.
Remember,
don't go boom.
We said, what do you know? I
don't have it.
What one time? All on your way, no, I heard you.
Now the best you have. Now the best you have. Now the best you have.
No, let's be very
there is a copy. When they have your name, more to you.
Dodgy. I'm not toy, Yama. You know,
the late Miami, no for the late Sergio, who about us and was a what was it? That book could attack the Miama Colano. That book remains to sort of
Sammy. You know, because chasing elephant into the bush. Miss Minier. Meaning, by being why you not on fans on me. And then the one says a book be back. Never baby moi. Yana who was the lawyer, may Busawi. Besame, all say those in academia almost our politics. And I'm in for academia because we're a professor and local government program being Wabayan or Ghana ha. Obuwa money dimbi or your authority. And you know, politicism or nimu and academia so obey. To officer dear Ben the bay inform na book so we in the last year. Somewhere is it October 2019 and at this time no release. And a dear Ben the bay inform na ma day and near ma SCC officer bar a bit creative confusion or no one as a party or womb I win yae. Dear Ben the back can so yes sir.
You see, in politics, your power play and your factionalism. And now, a be or no more or the motive or the year. A be so how per se or year recount of on account of the history on him. It's like that be new open Canadiana and pieces like this. And now, Emma and Crawford, Eric Camboana, the na employer in history, I know events this is only one. What you make a Camboa and more by history. Professor Dubois, he was almost me retrace a history to Mali Empire's Ghana Empire. But they were not there. And his uncle for number church is how we begin and no Cambomoa and uncle for me there. Say a coach there, a yenya bacoach chasing elephants into the bush, Nancophobia Niaji. Aspects be or be a yampa. Aspects be or do live story no. Na ewo I will see and bit me challenge bi. I have in my hand this book by Manasseh Azuri, the 4th John. The 4th John, Manasseh Azuri. Rain, rejection and rebound. Baby, you enjoy the story, but baby you have factually incorrect. Baby your class say I've forgotten the page. May share the show or say 1979, Le Mans, winning on the ticket of PNC is incorrect. 1979, I was fortunate enough to be around. Le Mans winning on the ticket of PNP. But in the book, they're now more forward, you know, the forward man, you know, overlook certain maybe. 1979, there was nothing like PNC. People's National Convention in 1979. And you know, na PMP no de wani yakube. Na o hwe na yakube abe. Although President Liman are winning 79 PMP no na be PNC flag bearer ewo 4th Republic in terms of how the BT mania Azuri Kakra.
But a bit also talking about young man, Miami journalist or actually book. Also, information be a privileged information. My former boss, Egbert Fable Jr., now the CEO of
CEO of Energy Commission.
And not Energy Commission. But you've been about petroleum, National Petroleum Authority.
Okay.
Petroleum Authority. Okay, I was as a journalist because of your journalism, because of that. But it is information. I am not correct. There's no doubt. But they privileged information. Nipa not trust and I can't show. Unim I am not correct. Nipa not say no correct. But I can't show. I can't say to the moment how the two people have a banner. It will send nipa no be deny. I feel now about you. And he's talking about a privileged information because it may be true.
It may not be true.
Yes. Assuming for the purpose of your discussion, but Officer Danabudako, but Tanasi, I'm a sadi one contest, but when himself runs a 2 hour way. So a privileged information be what? What the better just say, over course style.
I understand you. I understand you. Privileged information from lawyer's perspective, no cry there. What the two and unethical, a bit me also license. But not all information are privileged information. What criteria they define as a privileged information. When only clients didn't come out chambers, na say a PR, especially Lama Obi. Now below, Papa ma away, those are privileged information. Obi are on a lawyer client relationship, abamuna or instructor no, a honest among carbon thing. But when Manasseh
sort say Mr. Kuma ade we see your pension na one no yes na uyi na no it can never qualify as privileged information.
But sa oka say me fan say Manasseh yi na minim page kro ewo mu de oka say na obi a prepare ne resignation letter at all. Na we need copy. Na oka say me busa no ye say I mean oh the American.
It does not necessarily qualify as privileged information unless any background any would think on us. I deal with there.
Okay, me can be a contest now. Me use word in the me can say, be a lawyer. You know association, you will regime. Fans that you will PNC. I mean you can I MPP. Any boom mine, and a near maybe AC, and a year strategizing say this is the way I echo. You know I just in here. Any idea is a key to you know. After 5 years or 20 years, na my baba chere what tiase for actors ni nyina tiase ya de ye yi na wi officer
I would make us say somehow betrayal of trust. Yes. Because I mean no yeah but necessarily so they got to privilege information.
Okay.
I was very many problem but betrayal of trust because I mean him say me who didn't come in confidence.
Yeah.
You know, you come in confidence na ba bontina. What about customer and zenke problem?
Because niema na waka can be wo ha. By virtue of the position. No yet member. I will regime be.
You see, Sammy, yet me quite great at school home. Form 1, and I actually idea na your teacher said, young koye on my assignments, economic importance of mosquito. Na yet sorry, you know, be a wolf. Mosquito no worry, I mean malaria and what's the economic importance of mosquito. And there might be all but when you say and mosquitoes no on
yeah.
I didn't mean me adikum no. Insecticides, mosquito coil, mosquito net, so production also they are feeding in crop for. I don't know. Although the negative aspect no. Papa idea out tray. Okay, so have negative side no kwana. I have a positive side control. The IN say going forward, and my politicians, you'll be measured in our speech and in conduct.
Yeah.
So, meaning say, or the meaning of one year, they are that you bet me be. And then also, can't someone, you're back in the interest of the nation rather than say, by your personal interest. And the answer that aspect in Ozon Kahon say, share baby, as a cassette away. And your money be or question is answer and see. Say was it good for the nation or
bad?
Bad.
Okay.
Now say you say ria. Now next time me mean yakwanya na me Sampson na deal as cabinet minister. Now say ma dia na me ye no. You still no to yan insiders ne favor. That che bia no bia so da koye Kwame na ho idea bio. And any me so be ho. Na me measured. Nadia may no enco benefit nenko on mine no more rather than say a personal benefit. Say be na ye kan ye say ogaze onye university wa ogaze onzi dam wa ogaze onye lies wa ogaze onye angobi ani abre. Angobi ani abre. Ye na projects ni policies ni programs na ko no.
Omia obi bibi.
Omia obi ntoshe. Be in touch na ye mia no. Ene ma be pie ko ye na omkoti party. Achi no hu say SSO sanaba.
Hello.
Mini I crash be not about programs pa na mini no class akpakovi Sly
the late
Sly.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Ya you ya job pe kakra dia na ofremu prempe assembly one ye koye na yi na oye ayi ye friend say papa we former chairman
Obeda Samoa
agent
Obeda
Samoa agent war we do because for their privilege information and maker.
Remember I was there. I hotel.
You saw the know. But only me sorry ko Johnson.
So Obeda travel more than 24 hours.
Omo Johnson.
Oh, there be the one.
Okay. Na me information.
And now we Koboko free.
Sorry na kwaji Koboko.
Yeah.
Sorry na kwaji Koboko.
Yeah.
And ne esi mimi fia bright obe kan you refi
Yabo crowds says esi mi fia Yabo.
Sorry na kwaji Koboko. On say what na no hiding. But the point is that ye hwede ye si ye ne keka bomu a na ye you say that we be twa na koye book mu asem afa na so be twere bia be yi wa no a ye ne oman na delay a ye be better things for the nation and good things or in the near ye papa
me koto ade ma beka education kakra na the baby a osena na na ye editor of sa you know book na I don't offer the book
forward.
Oh no, you so book you so forward. Oh you see. What you editor for? Oh you so editor
For what?
Oh,
and I know the book will be
you so
editing mom.
For saying
na Sammy obi anu ha
oh you so
o try there Sammy
web editor
Sammy
me move forward wo be
Sammy o try there now per se eko yi a mo obi editing mom.
Yes
the obi editing don't you acknowledge the person say
It's an me expect say Kuma be intervene and one person also be intervene for his own reasons and he say oh yeah obi a marking crofo thesis da if I am writing my project na me confirm me topic ekoye me research the bar you don't necessarily have to know all the history about my research work. Yours is the technical side na wo hwe into me grammar, me comprehension, me composition, the technical application of me maps, me niama, the research methodology, no. And no na wo supervisor na wo hwe o.
go ahead.
That is what I'm saying. So you can edit a book, you can forward a book, but you might not understand all the stories.
If you don't understand it, you can never be a good editor. If you don't understand it, you can never be a good editor.
Where was Rollins? Where was Professor Jinana? Professor Hoyne Rollins Thomas and Jinana say no crown.
Mami busa wa somewhere. Ma bie line ma o kasa hwemenim na me na won kasa. Okay. Intino. What was the subject that the command now someone edit? And I'm just saying, what was the subject?
Every person is a scholar.
Because
scholar. Why at what book? Why publisher? Professor Jina is one of the big publishers we have in Ghana. Or articles it will be our no side and be brain. Oh man, look for a book. Send me all editing.
Not Jane or new subject matter.
You cannot understand everything in the book.
She was not living in Ghana.
No, because you may not understand everything in the book.
Or say project work in a book. Say me Department of Management Studies and me a business lecturer, business education. I'm not sure IT for obi IT department no or a project worker or member student number me. No, they didn't me why. Technically I don't understand any by any business student, be it accounting or management.
Mr. Kuma, Madaroma, Moboya, me cacao turkey. Also, my new business. There be political science. Ye thesis, ye marking, ye the call Lego, political science department.
Yes.
Yes, we found my win about business because program na here. Yes. And you know what the man say will do
and professor no go forward the TO. She edited it or forwarded it because she has knowledge in the area.
Yes.
And by although a literature professor.
Oh yeah, well,
you are not getting the point. That is why you are
proofreading. You see, everyone's a proofreading.
Okay.
So I mean proofreading there. No, it's not necessarily that you are you are only looking at the grammatical error and construction of sentences.
English is
maybe I know
it's a proofreader, but the actual book is a many
editor.
Now you say English, you're editing. You're editing English.
Doctor, now what the for change coming away? What the word on the word proofreading, on him the difference between proofreading and editing.
Boho is politics. Boho is on Hello FM. Boho Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with your host, Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Let's talk politics. Boho Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hello FM with Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Boho
Shell dear, Bambo ya dear, here ye, and nunti ye boy a homodin biara, the Bambo and Shishaya atutu aquamu, the abawoni ye juma ya form bang, ye bekos was some way and Shell stations ninamu, ama wo dear won here be to say, fuel, lubricant, in near ya package, any in yeme biara, and here sa obeton wakwanso, for mobile money, and a card tia waka, use sanitizers, nama equanda, one in pa, one in eating kitaho, was Shell station nuntim, the in Shishaya World Health Organization, any Ghana buying Eddie atutu aquanum. So, ebini se, wodi semina ni insua eribuguo betai ahoro nsa ena afei obetwe hu efi ni padodomu ye nyina kabomu a ye betumi abre COVID-19 inside ase Shell dear ye sin kete se ye beboa wo ama 190 Charlie, I forget I go rent generator. Bro, hold my ABC. I go sort you. Kiddo, you be lifesaver.
Yes, sir.
But there always could be someone who could show up for you. You're true buddies. And nothing they mean true friendship like enjoying an ABC Golden Lager beer together. ABC, Ghana's legendary golden beer. Now available nationwide. Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advertisement has been cited and approved by the FDA.
Boho is politics. Boho is on Hello FM. Boho Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with your host, Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Let's talk politics. Boho Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hello FM with Sampson Kwame Nyamekye.
Boho, I thank you, Chairman General. Nemum sa ontre udia. Nyame ya do try last day. Ontre ya. Mia manchra bepim. Ose.
Me ebo ba kukum numa mienu.
Yo ma.
Only na menye Ghana card.
And why you Ghana card?
It because luckily no me mo papa no so. Ne me gina so ye ma de preko.
Mere manchra.
Oh, adai.
Me so manchra bepim san.
Ene.
O chance me tu kwan.
Ana o jene. Ana me so ko jene.
So do ko omo ye mo papa betimi akoye. Omo ye mo papa na.
Say na me ka se me mumma me kanyi. Manchra ko pim Sunday.
Why?
Ana me. Abodi on touch line. Abodi me hu message.
Sunday am ko training.
Yeah, me also Sunday na.
Manchra because na the way I'm person see no. Na no options be 3.
Enra me krom.
Na me
Say over to Rosu bin ha.
David.
Me krom.
One go dey.
Oko go so.
Ebia.
Me training say.
Na me do number be ma yi no afro. Let's start.
Doku.
Doku side.
Yeah, go so. Ono wa sutifi.
At this time is Doku
engineer.
Yes, oh.
Doku engineer. Samson.
You are on air.
Thank you.
The last one.
Time on asu. For say this of education pa.
So 1 minute on
Kumaso say okay. Registration pa. Lawyers up there.
Me pay registration in education.
Okay, we say it.
Yeah.
My member of 5 minutes.
Okay.
Minimum the education.
With the 1 minute betty lawyer the NF.
Okay.
Na meeting assessor eja na poato. Ntino or the befa ho but me dear Sampson, I'm repeating it again. You see, AB craft for all we know no professor or any marketing strategy. And now Ghana so book ne movie bia controversy wo hu bia na etonekese. Nti controversy about book no na enkrofo to no bibra me dear eni je se me wo ma me ne se nsem ni bi o kan ni nipa ni bia be yi o mo ho ano se enye no kre, which even cast doubts on the books ne obetimi they compare Kennedy Atta Kennedy there. Atta Kennedy was in charge of the campaign management of the MPP and obeka di see we say so on Rollins na here Juma Rollins is not contesting it is a bisu crafel say on no wasam inti na oye nsem ni bisa. So for me people feel that he has a personal problem with Rollins.
Where
Professor Hoy.
So how?
Yes, that's how people feel. Into also feel so in 70 bintia am I in problem no chirima. For me, like I said, any idea kaya campaign issues on to me find some cra on one asem.
That's about what it goes beyond Rollins.
Oh, sir.
Apart from Rollins, it is
mainly about Rollins.
it is mainly about Rollins and how he feels that Rollins was treated because of some reasons.
But the mama so kind.
If you are not good, how can you be better? He's good. Well, I have to say he was good. So now he will be better. Until then, Nyamekye. And say from now who good better. That's a me English na me yard you. Master na me yard. Men tokra na mako kan. Sampson. My member education no so.
Okay.
Sampson, minim say nsem ni bia me kano. Enye minuanum bi there. But we are all sitting on a time bomb if we don't call a spade a spade. Yet time bomb so.
And I saw now so him say me ha me sore niam so. And he say, "Oh, ko baby, I me so we jai because my own."
No, the fact is that yeah, so some kola we so am na too bad.
Kola be.
Omo SHS 3 cc no.
Yes, so say.
Yes, because ye nyina ya sha ase no. Oh, kola we die. And free SHS and school cry your mom.
My mom,
your maba.
Na your maba.
Or make up a service
policy and ask
maybe your mama bow. Nanado noba, your mama ba. Then number 2, continuous assessment crana colana mesku crana your mom mark free.
Your policy ban.
Yes, GES directive. To all the teachers, Sankolawe, or continuous assessment, you don't have to Sakolana Mesku Kurano and Bay test Krana, and 1 command 0. Yes, to all the schools.
By circular no way.
You might be saying secular. And I say you need relatives or we teachers, Anna. We have relatives.
We are doing public education.
Yes.
Meba. Yentiment na Hello FM, Mbeka say. GES, Ghana Education Service. And for that matter, we are talking about a Director General. So, a directive say, Akraba School, School, Manamax.
Yes.
Also say, I don't have it.
But I am telling you what transpired. What Debe say for the first time in the history of Ghana, and Kolabaya demonstration say, Maya Kwame, power classroom in Tino, exams in Tia demonstration. Isn't there something wrong somewhere?
So if
there is something wrong somewhere,
what's some now? Anything to hold or anything to go by. Say teacher need be or Director General. I say,
yeah,
and to our directives. And the second was second to us, and the moment
Kolani be taper. They even paid some money so. Almost for some books. One, if you say Omo exams room cry, they take some 50 CDs from them. Just to give them free. Yes. You see, as in Kolane and Semibia, unfortunately, some of the words they are using are vulgar. And see some of our own culture even frowns on it. Until I say, you pay attention to listen to why they are behaving the way they are behaving. I call it be anywhere, Sabi. Won't fan idea. Odisumbedi wechi. It's either say what promise no when you wash so and I said Nadia Kuran waje one fan idea man and I call it sumbedi wechi say. And they made me back I can me pesi a wufoni yina my MCC or who say ye nachina ye setting as time bomb you. And Kolebi say no, how are we preparing them for the future? Did this and that Ebia, Ufoso di nanado atem, inti many aji say nanado no di natem, and yahi, echna obedi matem. Because the president now said, or told booklets, the man says, Sabu when I'm film, and no questions never free waba. I meant your mood dinner tema. You know that what that guy can do to me.
The president that took book, I'm almost okay.
No booklets na ne krom Pasco no why the mom. It was a policy that give them this book. Let them study this book. This is where the questions will come from. Yes.
As much as say you be politics when you maybe one. Fuseni, what secondary school da?
Yes.
Ye secondary school.
Good.
Why is your past question?
I bought my own past questions.
It doesn't matter.
I bought it. The government didn't give it to me.
Na me pacho into what school mono?
Yes.
The government etoma wanka onji.
Okotoma me say one Toby. I got my own past questions. Me and me file me niema.
Fuseni.
The government demand me was textbooks.
Fuseni, I'm asking you, sir. Who was secondary school? No? Past question now. O papa and now mama and now obia no show okotoma wono. Senate policy be wo. Set government supply past question.
This is the first time a government has supplied.
And so what?
That is what makes it different.
What is wrong with it?
It is wrong because who now the man kolani say omunko shem a hona questions be free about. Anything kolani hear the omo you know. Why should it be a guide? Since when did he become a guide? Yes. Yes. Maybe because that was my duty as a student. That was my duty as a student. When you say I'm you are not understanding it because I'm called here. I didn't know for the first time in the history of Ghana, I buy the story say Monji book when goes kind and no one questions be free about. Now, questions and free mamba on your day. On your day. I'm mammy no be queen. I'm free mamba me no be queen. Miami ko Toma dear. Eronkuma. Miami ko Toma dear. No question now, mammy no be on Tokakun. Do I have a fight with somebody? Because you're not getting, you're not being truthful.
Because free SHS buy.
There be.
You spend this canal. You
see. See, Mr. Ronkman, let me finish. You have your points. The point is that Kase and Kolawe and Nanado graduates and Kolawe, my mom will be beer. No, I'm also expecting that Nanado graduates there. As I'm so crying, I just say you're passing us the way Nanado pa. Why do you blame us for it?
I do agree with you on that point. I agree with you on that score. Perception, this say, Avia, Abaya, be free, your mom as I'm free.
We all
surprise students pass questions.
I am not saying, sir. No, you're not getting my argument. And yeah, because it is wrong to supply them.
War intervention now, the buyer, Mr. Kuma. I'm sure when I'm in country, I will say. And yet, no crap back, and yet, no crap ochna. Ghana home is very unfortunate because of NDC MPP and to office and credit the how can Nyamiado. Yes, you're secondary school. Sakra Bonnie be didn't pass your summer. Mamma was so say. Anna, you say, where you are for bow your day. Accra walk secondary school. Walk round, seven you. Oh, mammy will be mammy Nibikrana and crying for calling him.
Good. That is where the thing is. Sampson, I make a moment. I don't know.
Maybe look.
Samuel, Mamma can't mean
to say, sir. Yes, so I'm be asked.
Yes, I mean, person raise your same beyond, meaning parent beyond. Always capa, always car. And Neba Bueno, Yama coin bia, Neba Bueno, Utimi de Neco America, Eba. Acorano, Eco School, Ghana Haya. One of those international schools. Akorano ya 9 once. Na akorano unim. Ati bi opebiani papa de mano. But akorano osora Martin was siande. And you may was siande as an wada every single day. And because the papa won't be beer or the man into. Onka say the papa will be beer the man into. I said me pass here.
We live in this country. A bino call school free. A be a CMB scholarship. A be a government scholarship. A be a government scholarship. Now, no, dear, I'm not for Mr. Bibi, a mistake.
A free Tina, I'm almost
nobody says, Mamma Lucy.
But I'm saying,
me say, Sammy Hanka say, there is anything wrong with free SHSO. In fact, NDC has even said, we will improve on it. I am not saying say past question na the man kolano wrong. There is a perception say and kola they are special students. And to idea the mo biano is to guide them say on before masha abana ni monyam. And you know mo past question krana questions ni yasa mo nyin kosua wo. Questions no mo nyin solve and no mo na be year free. That was what was in their head.
Who talk past question now they Me busa. In who course secondary school got top pass question. What was the motive?
You are practicing so that a big bar ubetini here.
The government talk about their own practice.
See, you are not getting the point too. Oh, Eronkuma, don't twist my word. What the policy is that the questions were Bremo. Won't the Kolani video now? Almost say, and Kolani say, Mokachre say, you wait 3 years, and no one questions be free about. Moka said questions, and free one mind in these schools. That was in Kolana question. And a video now. Question, I'm 3 years ago. What's your video now? I'm 3 years ago. What's your video? I'm 3 years ago. Some Kolana, they are saying, say, you told them the questions are all coming from this book. So they all studied the book.
What about, okay, question. What about Prempeh College? Prempeh College, we exams, no. And Kolana were happy, say, the exams was cool. And you almost know. And the same question in the Rima and free man almost exams was cool. And I also say,
what makes you think that it may be aside the demo they did something extra? So why prevented the other students from doing something extra?
So why don't we blame the students for not doing the right thing?
Why are you saying that? Why should we blame the students when the government is saying that when we let them all go this way?
I'm so proud about you.
You are shocked about what?
No.
You have to tell the government the truth. Say honestly, goof. As much as in Kolano, say be omoye nyambon who say no. Yen penny for no be so am one Kolano.
Aban kwa de why papa to give students
on coach a minute fight my way.
Sammy, we need to because want to mean
Mr. Kuma, my man, you will toss all trade lawyer. Keep quiet, keep mute, sit down, cool your time. I will come to you. You are in my court. So obey my orders.
How they will call to me?
Yes.
I put to you very.
Mr. Kuma,
Sammy,
brief on messages are here because me no theory have the air corner. Me just you say me was school. Me this opportunity. And me kai those days me ba me mate for one mass no pokuare. Me kai Sebastian George no my be pet or my past questions. Na me de ko. Na me was school and I buy me bia. Me say enye. Me just here.
Says unim stage there woman say bia. Unim say the na me can. There are about 790 schools in Ghana. And so far, omokotre exams. And I think the mate 2 penamati homwasem. Timbo Kudria and Jabbing. So 2 schools in the mate say omo raises that concern. I hear some routes.
Was insulting was in the central region.
Okay. But the fact is this. As stakeholders to education, they will role to play. Teachers will role, school authorities will role, abide one it dear, parents they were dear. Why on this earth should a child in school think say, your mommy pass questions into automatically pass questions at all costs? It also brings something to mind, Sammy. We need to first of all look carefully at our educational system as a country, because we see acquired to say Ghana, exam, your concentration about schooling is all about exam. Yeah. Anti perception we need to, because me say that one of the challenges I have in school with my students, and they say all the time. Obi can say Eronkuma ni Timondi or the questions then. But some mean 2 questions free any other place mention either. Idea maybe students and one maybe bia book na me say what dey who question na who straight away say question every book no direct, because you need to first of all do some thinking. As some we are new. Yes, we need to look at our educational system. But I mean, there is anything wrong with say Abayan say media introduce free SHS. I want to provide all the necessary resources akorado be here. Na watimi dey sua de. Nti akorado wantimi sua de na woko exams na wantimi anya. Do you come back to blame government? I think sir akorado be edidi Abaya tema. Also ya pesa akorado ne punish no. Na eye nsem na ho man akorado who say enya sa na akorado tia wi ase ye. How then akorado dey who school ye
What? So the people say they don't need to do anything.
Not to do anything. Not to do anything. Say, and Sammy. The question I want to ask Hussein is, and he said, "Oh, mama, to book mawa. Oh, mama, to book mawa. Does it mean the Bensia? Say, oh, mama, to book mawa. Oh, Usia. Then you buy to book mawa. Say, and you buy the automa Misia because Misia. Why? The perception is that if the thing is past questions, and automatic say past questions are supposed to come, but it's not as a guide.
A guide. This is
the nature of questions. This is how I see questions. This is how I see answer questions. Who's used to understand? So the question be about.
When you say some schools, a bill provided chief examiners report marking scheme.
Say the man inquiry. Say oh me answer question now. Say no say me. Say no say me. Say now some say because your A level one. Your A level. Na amanfo. Say economics ewo amas. Na opokuare efrifa enso tse economics ewo opokuare. Na the concept lambda is constant. Na ewa manfo say lambda is constant, always constant. And efrifa say lambda can never always be constant. Enti amas ne opokuare for prempe college. Na A level for those times A level for you could see chief examiner JK testing or UCC. JK testing was a final arbiter because the chief examiner in a course and whether lambda is constant or not.
No.
In fact, or my guide as to how to answer questions when they give you this kind of question, demand and supply, this and that and that. He gave us so many things. But with him, if you are mass no because your concentration, he has to tell whether lambda is constant because that's even which of the teacher wapping. That is all that we were sitting waiting for. And the medium, if you say, can we say what school? Na yamau teacher ni yamau guide. Me say no be go school no. Ya kwa the time I go school no, school I call and they chip am so. Those times so same na A level for ni sometimes O level for ni timi be try there because obi already university ground so but we have to struggle. In fact sometimes that me faka Krasini me call me mami hiani otimi me pe sika na masan faka ba opogo say quarter center English classes now the nyamia boamo and ne kwa de school ni wo school bia because of the presence of teachers omo avians university school bia ni wa obekwa ene ya obenya teacher ni onya graduate exam dey asem am pass questions how we count Sampson fu ya tell Ghana for say
me just say those days some me half mine na me call now when me say so literature when me say omo okrum no literature so we kind book no ye yisini no ma wo
sir
Macbeth,
yes.
And ye go across school. Now,
one go is saying,
and ye Mianoma, me no movie, I want to about
Macbeth no more. Hey, you saw enjoy power. Some is look across school, because
in that book, no, and a book across out of Ajin, and to watch you, but no, what kind book you children was
for you,
know, and just how near my window, you had a guided students. It doesn't mean, say, you're more past question. No, yes, and say, and no. And I will and I can school.
Let's look at it from this angle. Schools are what Ghana have over 700 schools are almost be wasi. And the 2 or 3 schools per and among what the moon say past questions that they exams no. I think they need to blame themselves. May wife will take a second look at this.
The option was not threatening as said. Yeah. What Taki headmaster said he was too strict during invigilation.
That is my concern. Is a serious issue. I was say you're dealing with as a discipline issue. A discipline issue. We shouldn't be blaming Abaye for providing resources for students. Yes, you go school no. Say your resources are. You complain. You go schools are. You go schools are. You resources. You would say yes, son. What me pass it through school. And then you doom. I'm will be say I will provide. Mind you. That can never be always true because minimum conforming so no parents yes kafua or more provide them because of the edge. I'm wanting to know maybe I'm more higher.
Yes. I'm coming.
People so would tell them here. And the fact is that I'm indiscipline.
Mr. Kwame, secondary school say Ghana. No cre and a young person beka. Ni nyina pe.
There be
me school me koy. Media me cut the print. They be am fancy. Me call half mine. Gosh, and me koy. But yes, can't tell me koy. Because I got a distinction and yes or no for the distinction. So near secondary school, or Poco, me resources, me made 4 million. Every bow. But because of his career, they make intino. All kinds of means that this time I don't baby, I have family. I see Kabian, or better go school, I'll pay.
Yes,
intino, in
the middle, Mrs. There's something that is cropping up in this country. Indiscipline.
Yes.
I was say yes, because with him, I did about be a Fuseni car man by Adrian and said, yet your man will yes, I need to tell you. I'm going to school now, ya bonia. Yes, you know. And then I say, one human right, and it's any more, it's an India, and for that school,
teacher, Ghana Education Service, and yet almost 60.
No, by
Mr. Kuba, even she shall say, so when you say, me child,
yeah,
Nipper be brave, and yet on check, you said you, I go for them, but the policy is say, I cry a bonia, Kobo head money. Not head and them, only matter going to almost why. Because young cannot create. Here goes to your boy, but teacher for no. Never so abuse.
Yes.
And no mamma, a binum, a bomb, mamma, be a
papa. Aye.
What I say, and you know, one trout saying one trout as our back school. Yes, I am one of the papa. And you never know how Mamma Casana may call school near Boom near Boom. But punishment, and your bronco and punishment. And your bronco and your punishment. And
apart from that, no, parents say, oh, road to play.
Yes.
We shouldn't lose sight of it because who ye parent who guide you bana akwara no be school no no onim nia so ye otinema ho se onim nia so akwa achieve enti e ma ne buku a oye ne ko osua asem we there now I am a who say students this have such sort of some who say
na so o kira akufa
make sure dey pa
so kira adose we
choma dey pa
mama we school no or mo we exams na no make cool
now what you want to na ka dey o kan obi wo na so trunk so konkoi obi fa na ho bai me yem mo wase yeso so nkola obi o mo tise uzo waso ade masa ko mpe o so na koi wo fi akotena obi fa ho bai eni baba se 20 or 40 no entra ma entire senior school and you ma cheche for bre covid we ya ba nyina agi eni ma kate ya no ye chen kola de na waso ane ma so kwa kwai wo obi fa ho bai na opa we nyi wo mu firi mu kra me Ghana for em ngo ngasa we mu nyina gombo so mo so kola so mo zai a very fantastic program and yo na unim sa pass questions ye ka ho asemu we a guide pe teacher's guide who go crampa your friends say slab bossa your teacher's guide I know a guide and the children college sa past questions are who university pay your orientation pay you catch us to go to the library past questions are there look and know who they said the literacy or first system questions it's the same what I sent to where the children college the questions who needs to know winning on this say ko ba sen ka exams en ka se sen ka do ba en ka bia de e wo mu ana no ana ban kole as hey yan ka se to man kole en aso so nya no aso so en aso so hey and we je ba e fa where do we go and dia onabo anya just your free access nyina other access system ya ya pass through ya fa mu nyina ya sa pass questions yi nyina yusua say the city and it's not me ko em was say pass questions that be issue and it should not be an issue in the first place
yeah at all and a lawyer son kasai
a lawyer nyan kasai yo
summarize the all then your name coach
message no
coach Ike
and coach wanya
coach Ike Mecklin Hotel, Gym Center.
Oh, okay.
Also, to you.
Oh, okay.
Also, Chamunina.
Fine.
And you know, with a free.
Fine. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, exercise. Gym.
Okay.
Mao, you Mecklin.
It's me quite Jesus. Okay.
Yes,
fine. Mecklin Hotel. I had that.
And Coach
Nanaba. Nanaba.
Or Friday.
On Friday.
And Coach good evening.
Coach, Chef Mo. Yeah, now Mesa Sabados interest no dear Ben was he see registration has been so successful. You won't modern see between Yabuana and this one Kasakwami if you on we are champ of Gucci electric cars at Tosu station and also tomorrow and the last day and when you turn on so young register I'm so or modern register to Abanubum William Master Wood Bantama and what Jabby was what the two Ghana phone you know so when him say your mom did see be entertaining this for almost more Ghana that until you move him will if a year champion was champion take 5 a year so correct and all dear bain. Was the last days are dangerous. Ghana for me and Trawanina, Yentrawasa, Yanko register, Nabi Bianco Yepa, and I feel Budu, Dramani, Bichim, and also Diabo Zamo Mumina Japan, a simple message, and the 4 more years for Nana, and I feel Crispo, Fufu, and what Diabo was Ghana for you, and Ukraine, we are sick tight, passing DC promises, yet Dimwaye, was it JM, please stay back, Namana Nanya Jumano, and I feel an area to Central Market no Diabim, was it say no to NDC 4 more years for Nana, at something, a year, Suyaboa, no Diabe was the PNG's mind or Bayan Scanum, or me and Fanco Maturity home. If it's one cousin, you say PNG's or Mary, now or 6 can I dear Bain. Ready free air Daniel Keusu, I want casting or Diabe was a JM would now pull, was an ad when to me and Moyen. Nana, sit back, and my JM moment to Jumanso, and from my emphasis one of Boyen. Pauli, and if Ratasso, at Chumamponon or Diabe was regards to Honorable William Dako Bojumamu, and what Chesters I may add dinner a simple. Hey, a Rajina mosquito, 101 year a commander in chief, a war a year banda. When ya a year military forum, when ya no more buying. If it's a Ghana register, no, a Ghana register, no was register. When if a year Filippo, qua break a no, there was the MPP and the Nadom, Ukraine will continue to rule. Or make us word, the judge, your boy, say, or Mobo Jumapa, fail, or Chester, thy kingdom come. We are but dear Bumsu number 1. Was me please? Travel policies them moyen de biada. And the catch GM. And you see, entertain crowd the biada. Near Mama de Morphis and now boys since you free, electricity free, and women free. Pa won't see a jay will be found by him. Was the end of 4 more years for now. And if a teacher could do tap in the dear was it tomorrow. And then the final day will be a moment this will be very soon. Not to boom a diamond and a free power and free electricity. What if you really booms? After Quantano or Japan was a mere? Obama Dinama Munina Basumukoswa regards to a year for the Jima for the John and a prince who was and also no just say a NDC for the criminal disability years almost say so qua and so to be moyen 4 more years for Nana where the fear young pon sacrificing fee and what Jabe was JM performed abysmally one more cry and was Sababium Ghana for Mumufino was that good Mamun Kunyana no Eman Babium where if you ura Eric Budget and so no the end Yabrain you 5 minutes now so also commendable
Nipa bi bre so hwe hwe de kuta me comment menka lawyer so lawyer de be che na nke apon de abe so be na kwaku boss kwaku se enkwara de no mo ye na ebu but ai enkwara de no mo ye na ebu aya me say na wo ye jijo mo say wo ne hwan e na kwaye agreement say go school na questions na ebeni what will be that
wo bi nya bia nkonka sabre nka de wo drone nka nya agro what ase na wan be wo se de be en nka dan no na me say de ko pa ki wo nyama mo betre
me ma me say to
wase me tombo ai na nyama bi wa momi anya ye nia ya na ke ko ye ko yi wo nyama nyina mo betre fie kura na wo se de hwe maza o le ya
Dr. Mrs. Beatrice Rafia de mommy 1 mommy here Facebook also 8 mommy good evening breast care ashare and peace and love hospitals you know positive change on the free Medina Accra was a tried tested and approved John and Jane has come to rescue, to transform, and to repair all damages caused by Nana Akufo-Addo. Crespo Fufu was a former president. Mama can even what promise free wives. Hey, free wives. Ghanaians will not vote for him. Emmanuel Fando was a Boho nice program. As a man, I urge the students to comport themselves and write their exams. And I know, by the grace of God, they will all come out with flying colors. Sammy, what? Leviticus powers, Kaswa. Also, Ghanaians know John Dramani Mahama is incompetent. There be already there 2 in the meantime. So, His Excellency Nana Addo is the best president of Ghana with the records of unprecedented human capital and infrastructural development in Ghana. Dr. Beatrice Wiafe, Mrs. Ade. This is our show. Good job. Manager Mommy, Yadasi Nyame Inshaw. Eric Kweku Buedi Beche was NDC failed to implement one-time premium National Health Insurance 2009 to 2016 as they promised, but collapsed it with accumulated debt from 2012 to 2016. Today, they are the same party promising Ghanaians free primary health care. Now, for saying I promise for saying it. So topic may raise next week because time we need. Me put the definition of a primary health care now or more can because we just say a primary national health insurance. So which will be free again? But maybe I put.
Because primary health care, you have to define what is primary health care. Because you can have primary health care.
But lawyer, can we issue the uncle?
Only I may issue ni say. Many of you saying in Zama or can you know? I was say at the end of right from the beginning, and I was a woman pet free SHS. And to be able to be an occasional so condemn aspect of it be a. Now, yes, sir, and can Papa Mo and pass say, Ubi our secondary school. What you sue? What do you call it? Pasco Pepada. Pasco no, yen must be a call school as Abrana and ye endowed Kakra. Maybe school me great at school. If you just can recommend. Only say ye school no. Brigade for Diana Kwame Kroma Brigade Diana Watu Nana 4 structures pen or headmaster background and Darrow Mamta Thomas J. Or free Navrongo Secondary School by. And I say that's the boarding school. A Marty baby, a chrome, my Marty baby will chrome, dining halls baby, do call Didianapa. No one until I school to as an alcohol would be breakfast as an alcohol morning session. Who flew about Bedidias and alcohol dormitory. Now, if you dormitory Bedidia, but no transfer school to call school more. President Kofoda Roma and the model school or DB best twice. So now, in an Anakufa da Roma, so my 12 unit classroom block, I have 1-story building. And the Sanko for a man for me, you know, I change of a fiscal. Adam, my own, your boarding house, no teacher from University campus, had a senior house mistress, senior house master, but we struggled to pay. Me free as a Chesana, and you are bringing in I am a family home. So, Casamin Kobe, coming to me, Kobe.
Where are Chami?
Yeah,
hey, Mr. Ronkuma. Hey, Mr. Ronkuma is at Chami. Wow, my greetings to him. I struggled to enter university from Japan through less and down. Wow, I salute him. Less and down. Gabi, also one of one okay, Professor Andam. Less and down.
Less and down. I
don't know the coin. It's already PhD.
No. Now they all can less and down. I've been here for a now on your form school. I was struggling and I want your form. And then Yamia Daruma. Obi Abba President Akufo-Addo ni swadi hu no say memmeasure okwa na emom se de be ya equity nti ye hwe okwa nyina ne koduru final year na me ma me ntimi ntọ Pasco ma me nhwemu bia na president say Pasco ko hwemu a wo say okohwe Pasco mu anto because obi hwe okutupa se kokoye demonstration nti ne obese nkonwa say no I make a show baby out no say
there be white man to exams. So who calls him?
Is it who calls him? The most important thing now, as someone noti or honey say, more catch the examiners in the same way. Already know what's in the second
be of a family people be
examiner be of people be so abon. Meanwhile, colleague to baby actually, or no call now without some way out of many secondary schools, no more do I say. We are a significant number. Oh, mammy. and what did Bronya buying. You can insult you can that yo what do Mammy bro because I got to my Mexican go the show once yesterday. So say what saying Kunyano Akufado do bit me why nobody will question him except Futeni Donko. So I could talk past question at the eyebrow said J. Na Mr. So Futeni Donko Odi Futeni Donko Nasa Uti the okay Futeni Donko I dare no mark a fatu baby a banner suka mayobi Onim Saudi Nachi now the Futeni Donko say
okay lawyer
Sasami man wind up na me ba minim sa but just a minute just a minute Odi Nachi na akwaye de oye na ono no wawie ko ade ba kwa osi ama pasco enti wanti ase no busa Futeni Donko ma me say oko school no ya kire ne say the CDDC you are from place ya nchira say the CDDC ba ya de ma wo no na ehon question ho ehon question ni ho de wo ye na wo shankura no kutupa no de wo ye na wo shankura no kutupa no government o sha kutupa say ya come no pasco nti ya ban fort wo ya say ya ban fort no he dia ka no ba bia o ti bia ja kire pa nkire ja kire ayi no papa bia o you know party bia member dai ngofo bi so medwen bi o so mo party dai mama buruso say no kura no ma buruso o fi say wo nu say untimi ntira ko but the mistress ame e kire na ayi twam registration obi a afidie kaka wo a wote menka a won sori nkotwele wodin Mr. Sorry, coach Lewin. Nah, the hydrogen say, Form 2, Form 1 for now, almost secondary school. No, and kind of Sammy, Form 2, Form 1 for almost secondary school. No, so I book to touch. That's a Braiba, Pasco, but why they all catch on. No, Braiba, school fees, because I see I show Kutupa. Over to your school fees until 1 18. No, so I coach not dodgy NDC because Pasco on Van school fees. Ubetria wade because no see ne penso otua school fees oto na pasco enti won wa de krontia wo yama school fees kwa na yesa ma pasco ni wure fi ne ho se ne penso no na aban bi ni wa na ohwe one bien frame se me ye otia no enkwala ne nsem na okan no opese oka che ni nyina ye holy enkwala ne nsem na mo kan no ogine nyina di professor hoy kwatwere bukudi a o se onyi ni and grandson now no tape so no there or jini na adi say why na koji no ka chenza jina hwewem na na beba wo sami wo ye teacher ni me ye teacher ni Mr. Kuma ye teacher ni oni ma dia e wo school teacher ni mpo wo ko kira dia o ye lesson notes
so be prepare
wo ko dru classroom the following morning na o ye RPK e hwe ba bia mo sin toda na wa kire and the teacher ni na o kira ade nkra o twenbo akodua no wo Futeni Donko person ka kira mo say on the okoye no o sori ha mo nyinka kan yo na ho na beba mo nyinka kan a teacher ni na nchira de da teacher ni na nchira de da
mate lawyer yem face you akire kajabi lawyer be da say na Amponsa Prof Edifri Choko Accra. I said, good evening, sir. Because I still don't understand why NDC cohorts are not uttering any word against the aliens who are trying so many ways to let their names be in the Ghana's register. Let us not politicize this. Way from a year Amponsa Prof only free Choco teacher could you tepa and you know say this failed strategy will not win a single vote for NDC. The election is about policy and visible infrastructure. Ghanaians are waiting for concrete policies from NDC. The audio about and the mayor editing kakra Kofi Bed, you know say hi Sampson. Watching the program live inside Menchia District Hospital. Let us put a stop to this mayhem at registration center. Emmanuel, Nana Abwaji Berin, greetings. Sampson, also please tell our mothers and fathers to discipline their children at home. Mensa Peter, 4 more for Nana. Martin Jan Ejoso Domiabra. Good evening, Sampson. The good work that Mr. President is doing is even a campaign on itself. And thanks to Yisi for a perfect work done so far. Martin entry AJ was what is saying? It don't go saying a project work supervisor wouldn't. Okay. What is Fuseni Donko saying? A project work or supervisor need not to be abreast with the topic, but to make a grammar and tenses. What then was she supervising? This is the highest form of academic ignorance. Can a mason supervise a carpenter? Boy, where it's coming from, I'm wanting entry a J. Emmanuel is shown also something. It is wrong for president to provide past questions. Are you asking? Are you saying? Because I've not seen any question mark here. Or is it wrong for president to provide past questions? Maybe I mean from Swabia because you school in an struggling in Isaac Safford, I am not sure if saying it don't go attended secondary school. Oh, he did. Okay, secondary school. Nana watching Yadom, dear woo, as you for or say, Fuseni Donko is mixing truth with false. As a man, and I have taken as a man, yes. Leviticus, dear, so my kind, Doctor, dear, my kind, oh, so my idea. Eric Kwaku Bwedi Beche was there, and this is fair, okay, and so my kind, so my idea, my born, my idea. Hey, 36 minutes gone, pass 10. Dear Rebecca, as the Dankutoni and Famamo, and I must say, and then a Breno, Etia, so Sa Anna Ejumano, Etia, young fantasy from Confama, Lawyer Kwame Adomapia, Deputy Regional Secretary MPP Ashanti Region, Mr. Aaron Kuma is Senior Lecturer, University of Education, Mr. Fuseni Donko, a former DC, such as Frampris, Yadasi, your godfathers and mothers are Mutie, Nyamekye Why. Dr. Lawyer Frank Ankobi, Ghana Medical Association, Papa, good evening. Miami Penny, Kozaro, Dr. Kofi Asafoji, and Granina Papa no, Pavanoche Teaching Hospital. Memoajo. The Regional Minister, Simon Osemenza, good evening. Deputy, Honorable Elizabeth Ajimain, good evening. The Mayor, KMA, Osesi Benki, good evening. And the Dean, Odanchem, and your mothers and fathers, God. Fathers and mothers, Mutie, or Hinini, Memoajo, or Hinini, Antiage, GTP Papa, or Hinny, and or Hinabadam, or Munina, yourself, good evening. Madam Grace Sapo, aka Sister Cha, Madam South Africa, good evening. Mema, Dr. Mrs. Beatrice Rafia, the Chief Executive Officer, Peace and Law Hospital, Accra, and Kumasi Udu. Mommy, good evening. When you my phone, more Peace and Love. And our design consult, Dr. Samuel there, good evening. My policy for abodie and SWAT for abodie. I can see abodie and crop for is it Evans, Sergeant Evans or Paul, Sergeant Adanse, Sergeant Jonas, Ampofu Elias, abodie. And Bright Inspector Bright a champion and Naya Woda Anopa Yakai Besaka Yaminia Inspector Bright a champion over Regional Police Command Yamawa Dapa Yame in Shao Yamen Kao Inspector Bright a champion Uboy Jumapa Yamin Shao and Unia ASP Erico Puku Operation CID CID Operation Ashanti also good evening and staff and not forgetting the Regional Police Commander COP Kosidu Kumenza and my brother CU Commanding Officer 4BN Lieutenant Ken Pepra, Papa, I salute. And then penny for Mutin, Nyamekye, be me deep, me production team connect or being a master product, who's doing me, or Hinibria, Daniela, a J, Womo, and as you said, you dear, the medium charming. Your friend is Sampson, Kwame Nyamekye, or don't do ya, Yabishia, now I'm sorry to DJ Iceman and Eba. Yadamasi, Nyamekye, when you are so for Mutia Jumeji. My software Prophet Collins Kwame Kesi, Pastor Che, Harvest Time Bible Church, Pastor Prophet from Paul Manson, Reverend Ofusuhine, Presby Jamase, Miame Pastor, Reverend Ransford Robin CCC, Pastor Kwame as from Paul, and Pastor John Broby, and the Mama Kenina, Yamekan say, Yamisham, I'm a bumpire, Uncle Samubi Mike, Yaramasi.